Welcome back to the third episode of What's Happening Online. Who knew we'd get this far? I'm very proud of us. We've come a long way. Thank you. There's been so much happening today, a lot of stuff to talk about, but let's start with the thing everyone looks forward to every year, YouTube Rewind. YouTube Rewind 2018 came out today. I think the opening shot will tell you everything you need to know about it. Will Smith, one of my favorite YouTubers. Sorry to make you guys suffer, but for those who haven't seen it, here's some clips from YouTube Rewind.
Is this what you wanted?
You know who I would have asked for?
Quit horsing around!
Is this Marcus?
There's one thing this video needs.
K-pop!
Let's do the In My Feelings challenge.
Right?
I mean, off the top of my head, where was Logan Paul? KSI boxing match, FouseyTube, Tanacon, even Shane Dawson. Who the hell are these people on here? I don't even think I could count with my left hand how many people I recognize. Like the KSI stuff in Shane Dawson is by far the most relevant thing that ever happened in 2018 and most exciting. But instead, YouTube being YouTube got all the most dead, irrelevant, family-friendly YouTubers they could find who wouldn't cause up a stir on YouTube ever and just clustered them together to make the worst YouTube Rewind I have ever seen. I'm not joking, and I'm not just saying this, I'm not salty I'm not on YouTube Rewind. I would be embarrassed if I was on that. And I mean, look at the likes and dislike ratio, it speaks for themselves. YouTube has spent so much money on this. As of recording, there are 352,000 dislikes and only 267,000 likes. That is so tragic. And other YouTubers, not just me, hated YouTube Rewind as well. True Geordie tweeted out, YouTube Rewind is never great, but bloody hell, that was terrible. Quebblecop tweeted out, where was Mr. Beast in this year's YouTube Rewind? I have to agree, I think Mr. Beast should have definitely been on YouTube Rewind. He has made some of the most viral content out there. He's not really edgy, he's pretty family friendly. And sorry to disappoint Ali, he tweeted out a few days ago that if my intro doesn't make it into YouTube Rewind 2018, I'll be disappointed. And of course it didn't. Imagine, instead of Will Smith, this was the opening shot. Now that is something I want to see. But honestly, I think YouTube have completely lost it with their whole YouTube Rewind thing, especially like Will Smith being at the start, man. Yeah, I know he has a YouTube channel, but he's not a YouTuber. Shouldn't it be about YouTubers who have made something for themselves, people from nothing to something? Will Smith is an A-list Hollywood celebrity who got his own YouTube Red series. He really isn't a YouTuber. They even had this really long segment about inclusivity.
Wait, hold on. You know who really needs to be in this Rewind video? Everyone who managed to do something bigger than themselves this year, who found a way to help the causes that matter to them most.
To everyone who proved it's okay to talk about mental health this year and showing their viewers that it's okay to go through tough times like that.
It takes a lot of bravery to be that vulnerable, and I'm so proud of this community.
I think this year's Rewind should celebrate the fierce, fabulous, and empowering art of drag.
I want to see all of you be your own kind of beautiful.
और वो लोग जिन्होंने एजुकेशन के फील्ड के लिए पैसा जुटाया है.
Can we also give a moment to Asian representation in entertainment this year? Major strides were made.
And to the people who put aside their differences.
Yeah, and created something really special.
Here's to all women in 2018 finding their voices.
Don't get me wrong, I'm all for the message of inclusivity and having people from different races, different genders being represented in YouTube Rewind, but how they did it was so cheesy and so forced, it felt so disingenuous and just ruined the message. To be honest, I think it ruined it. Even further, Lachlan, a popular YouTuber, he got cut from YouTube Rewind. At LaserBeamYT tweeted out, YouTube fly Lachlan across the globe just to cut him from Rewind. Now I saw this and I was a bit confused because I was like, I swear Lachlan was credited at the end of the Rewind, and he was one of the first people credited. So I was like, he had to be in it somewhere. I found him. He flew all the way from Australia to be a blurry background extra on the battle bus wearing a stupid outfit and a pink bandana. Man, YouTube did him dirty. And it is scummy of YouTube to do that. I want to know what you guys think. Comment down below trash. If you think YouTube Rewind was trash this year, comment great. I don't know. If you think it was great, I can't wait to count how many trashes there are. It's gonna be Glorious. But while we're on the topic of rewind and dead YouTubers, Lilly Singh, aka Superwoman, she wasn't happy that she didn't make it in that top 10 Forbes list for the highest earning YouTubers. She was not happy at all. She tweeted out 2 years ago, it was almost even between male and female. Last year, it was just me. And this year, there are no females at all. Something I predicted in my Instagram caption last year. I'm concerned the digital space is going to repeat the mistakes of ancient industries. Hope I'm wrong. What the hell are you on about? So you're saying, because a list based on statistics of how much a YouTuber earns has no females in it, is simply because males are getting preferential treatment over women. I'm not sure about you guys, but the last time I checked, YouTube AdSense does not make a difference based on gender. There is no reason to be saying gender inequality. If anything, this tweet comes off as salty that she's just not in the list. Such a dumb tweet. Anyway, let's move on to something more entertaining. Follow up on the diss tracks. And this is actually now just getting out of control. In my last video, I talked about the video Deji made on KSI, basically disowning him as a brother. KSI responded firstly with some tweets saying, no matter what happens between us, I'll always love you, I'm sorry. Today, he also tweeted, hi Deji, I know you're currently in LA planning on doing a diss track on me and considering going on Logan Paul's podcast. Bro, I'm actually trying to sort our situation out. This is our family, not entertainment. Please, can we just keep this all private? KSI then made a video reaching out to Deji even more.
Alright, well, here we go. Deji, I love you, bro. Like, no matter what we say or do, I will always love you. Brothers fight. Brothers say things they don't mean. At the end of the day, Dej, I will always love you. Simple as that. I've never given Randolph any information whatsoever. I have given him nothing on you. I have tried to remain neutral between you and him. You should never feel like you can't talk to me because you can, okay?
And this is definitely a good thing for KSI to do. I can definitely respect what he's doing. He's admitting he's wrong some places, trying to resolve his situation as privately as possible. However, then, and this threw me off and I completely forgot about this, Net Nobody, a YouTuber KSI beefed with and did diss tracks on before, replied to KSI's tweet about keeping this all private with irony. And then I remembered KSI on his diss track used Net Nobody's family situation for entertainment. He brought over Net Nobody's baby mama and involved his whole family situation and living situation and everything to do with his kids just for a diss track. So I have not much sympathy for KSI with this next part because after all of that apologizing to Deji, Deji just goes and drops a diss track. Collabing with Jallo, Dax, and Crips, I can't even lie. This diss track bangs.
JJ wanna play games, wanna snake me, get your friends trying to battle me. Now they wanna bait names, how can a man choose friends over family? JJ, we ain't the same, when I start wars it only brings casualty.
Paid out Deji for texting those girls, but you're on your fourth abortion.
Couldn't stand with me, if you do then it's dead to the G. Boy you better track carefully.
I can take for that, the Christian nifty since the whip and the Randall's ass. You wanna step to me, here's a welcome.
Not so Slim Shady here, tearing up that beat. And since Deji's made this, he's been trending on Twitter. His sub count has been going down, because I have seen online that a lot of KSI's fans especially are very mad that Deji is using this beef for diss track. It's definitely a sticky situation because on the one hand, KSI has used other people's real personal stuff just for beef, especially the Net Nobody stuff, that crossed the line. But I do respect KSI for his new video and what he said and like coming forward and just trying to reach out to Deji. But then again, Deji's diss track kind of slapped. But it's a shame that it all stemmed from a family feud, you know? Team tweeted out saying that he thinks this is fake and that even though KSI and Deji are claiming it's still real, he can't understand it to be real just because of that, how Deji's diss track was. I personally think it is real. I think the KSI video and Deji's original video just kind of felt too genuine and you could just feel the emotion a bit too much. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, because if this was fake and they faked all of this just for drama and views, like, I think that would backfire heavily on them two. I really can't see them taking that risk. What do you guys think? Is it real? Is it fake? While we're on the topic of Deji, Jake Paul tweeted out that Deji apparently ducked him and does not want to have a rematch with him. Tweeted out saying he backed out, showing a screenshot of an iMessage. Deji telling him to give his address. Jake giving the address, asking him to come around 7 PM. And then I guess Deji just didn't show up. That's a real shame. I would have definitely liked to see a rematch between them. However, I really don't think Deji's been training since the fight. And I think If anything, it would take away from the great fight Deji had originally. But that is it for today's 3rd episode of What's Happening Online. Please subscribe right now if you're new. Trying to hit that 1.1 milli mark. Please follow my Instagram, Piers_Cav, my Twitter at KavosYT. I talk about all this stuff like on Twitter and Instagram pretty quickly, so if you want instant reactions, go on Twitter and Instagram. Please follow them right now. And that is it. Thank you for watching, and until next time, fuck off.